हेलो एवरीवन, मेरा नाम है फजल। आप देख रहे हैं एमएफए सिविल इंजीनियरिंग। टॉपिक इज रेट ऑफ फ्लो और डिस्चार्ज। बेसिकली वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न हाउ द डिस्चार्ज और द रेट ऑफ फ्लो इज कैलकुलेटेड एट एनी सेक्शन इन अ फ्लूइड फ्लो. The total quantity of a fluid flowing at any section in a pipe or a channel per second is called as a discharge. Discharge can be represented as discharge is denoted by the capital alphabet Q, which is equal to the area of cross section of a pipe or a channel where we have to calculate a discharge, multiply by the velocity of a fluid flowing at that section. For an incompressible fluid, the discharge is represented by Q incompressible fluid, which is equal to the volume of a fluid flowing at any section per second, which is a volume of a fluid per second. Now the unit of a discharge is a meter cube per second or liter per second. Now for the case of the compressible fluid like a gases, the discharge for the compressible is expressed as the weight of a fluid flowing at any section per second, which is weight of a fluid per second. The unit of the discharge for the compressible fluid is a weight is calculated as a kgf per second or Newton per second. Consider a two section in a system of a pipe in which a fluid is flowing in a rightward direction. When we know the discharge value at a section 1 and we have to calculate a discharge value at a section 2, we can calculate by using a continuity equation. Continuity equation is based on the law of conservation of mass, which states that for any closed system the quantity of a fluid flowing per second is constant. Now consider ρ1 is a density of a fluid at a section 1, v1 is a velocity of a fluid at a section 1, and a1 is the area of a cross section at a section 1. Similarly, v2 is the velocity of a liquid at a section 2, ρ2 is the density of a liquid at a section 2, and a2 is the area of cross section at a section 2. Now the discharge value at a section 1 which is equal to the density 1 into area into velocity, that is a1 into v1. Similarly, the discharge value or the rate of flow at a section 2 which is equal to the density 2 into area 2 into velocity 2. Now by the law of conservation of a mass, the discharge at any section which is for the closed system is a constant. Now equating both the value, we got ρ1 into a1 into v1 is equal to the ρ2 a2 v2. This equation is called as a continuity equation. For the incompressible fluid, the density remain constant throughout the same pipe. Now the density 1 is equal to density 2 at any section. This equation become a1 v1 is equal to the a2 v2. By using this equation, we can calculate a discharge value at any section in a pipe when we have know the discharge value at any other section of the pipe. Let's see the expression for the continuity equation in the 3 dimension. Consider a fluid element as shown in this diagram of a side length as a dx which is parallel to the x axis, dy which is parallel to the y axis, and the dz which is parallel to the z axis. And similarly, the velocity component as a u, v, w in the direction of the x axis, y axis, and the z axis. Now the mass of the fluid which is enter in the phase of the a, b, c, d per second, that is a enter mass in the a, b, c, d, which is equal to the density of a fluid multiplied by the velocity. The velocity which are acting on this phase a, b, c, d is the parallel to the x direction, which is a u, multiplied by the area of the cross section of a b, c, d. The length of the bc is a dy and the cd as a dz, since it is a dy into dz. Now the mass of the fluid which are exiting from the EFGH phase, that is a exit mass per second through the EFGH, which is equal to the rho u dy dz plus increase in the mass due to a liquid traveling from a distance of a dx, that is a d by dx. This mass is a very small, rho u dy dz into dx. Now the gain in the mass of a liquid by traveling a distance of a dx, gain in mass, which is equal to the entering mass minus exit mass. Entering mass is a rho u dy into dz minus exit mass, that is a rho u dy dz plus d by dx of rho u dy dz into dx. Now by opening this open bracket, this value rho u dy dz and the minus value get cancelled. We got the final value as a minus d by dx of rho u. This value is become dy dz and the dx. It can be written as minus of d by dx of rho into u dx into dy into dz. Similarly, the gain in the mass in the vertical y direction, this is the gain in the mass in the x axis direction, then the gain in the mass in the y axis, which is equal to the minus of d by dy into rho into, in case of the y axis, the velocity component is a v into dx, dy and dz. Similarly, the gain in the mass in the z direction, that is again in the mass in the z direction or the z axis, which is equal to the minus of d by dz into rho into velocity component into z direction, that is a w, multiplied by the dx dy into dz. Now the total gain in the mass, which is equal to the total gain is equal to, now let's see dx dy dz, dx dy dz, dx dy dz is a common throughout this value. Now by taking common, we got minus d by dx of rho u plus d by dx of rho v plus d by dx of rho w into dx dy into dz. By the law of conservation of mass, the net increase in the mass per second is equal to the rate of increase in the mass of the fluid in that element. Now the mass of this element is equal to the, say this is the equation 1, mass of the element is equal to the density into volume, that is a dx dy into dz. Now the rate of increase in the mass can be written as a d by dt of rho into dx dy into dz. This is the equation 2. By equating equation 1 and equation 2, we get that minus d by dx minus taking common into rho into u plus d by dy. This is a y, not x. This is a z. Y of rho v plus d by dz of rho w into dx dy dz, which is equal to this value d by dt of a rho into dx dy dz. This value and this value get cancelled. Now transfer this value to the other side of the equal, which is equal to the ds, that is a d rho upon dt plus d by dx of rho into u plus d by dx of dy of rho into v plus d by dz of a rho into w, which is equal to the 0. This is the equation or the continuity equation in the 3 dimension in a Cartesian form. This equation can be used for the 3 flow system. First is a steady flow system. In the steady flow, the rate of change of density is a constant. Since this value become 0, now the equation become this one, d by dx of rho u plus d by dx of, that is a d by dy of rho into v plus d by dz of rho into w is equal to the 0. Second is a uniform flow or non-uniform flow, and third is a compressible flow, and incompressible flow. For incompressible flow, density is equal to constant. This equation become d by dx of a u plus dv by dy plus dz by dw by dz, which is equal to the 0.